the Louisville Cardinals. Restate the statement now again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. Isaac Brown, and everything in this attack runs through him.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Takes it in. Touchdown, Utes.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Breaks into the open. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Now on first down from the 30. They'll run Isaac Brown to the right. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
When you talk Louisville offense, it's Isaac Brown, right? Everything goes through him and his ability to run the football. This guy's a home run hitter, toting the rock, catching the football. He's the guy, David, each and every week defenses have to key in on, and no question this year he is going to be the focal point of this Cardinals offense.
Nobody at the running back spot puts more fear in defenses than Brown. Like, this guy has so much speed. He can make you miss. He erases angles. You saw him several years ago coming as a freshman, just making people look silly. He is that guy. And Braum at the OC spot will call these calls to get him the ball and make sure he can make plays. In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run, and...
He caught it! Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And how about this defense? Not getting frustrated. They've given up a bunch of yards. You're down in your scoring area, but nice job bowing your neck on third down, forcing the fourth down, not getting frustrated. Good job focusing by this defense.
The Cardinals will try to move the chains on fourth down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville! Right on the money. He makes the grab in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Utah Utes offense will now get its first chance with the football. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Sets his feet. It's Dampier. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Wants to go up top on second down. With the catch, it's Hughes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. Finds his target. Makes the grab down immediately. He picks up a few. They've gotten this thing up and running fast. Back and forth. We're inside a minute to play in the first. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. The whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. 3rd and 6 yards to go. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. And the Cardinals look to keep this drive humming. A give to Brown. Could be an alley.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and up. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Ready to fire from the pistol. Brown running left. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Out wide right, it's Foley. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Really excited to see what Utah is going to do this year. You're so used, David. We were for years seeing Kyle Whittingham strolling the sidelines for Utah. Obviously, he's now off in Ann Arbor, but with Dampier back at quarterback, they've got the pieces. And the Big 12 every year we know is so...
It's a seam wide open. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Really nice read that time by the quarterback in the option. He had the ball out on the perimeter. He saw his pitch guy open. Nobody accounted for him. So you flip it to him quickly. Nice, accurate pitch out in front of him. Easy catch. And then he's able to do the rest. Look at the speed that time on the perimeter by the pitchman, picking up a massive gain for this offense.
It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska.
Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Left side is Foley. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Whistle blows to stop the clock as they check on an injured Cardinal on the play. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Right side, it's Richardson. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Back's got it on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Stopped right there.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Handoff again. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. To throw, it's Dampier. They're all over him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Quickly out to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Looking downfield very late in the half. Turning it on. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Play action on 1st down. Rush is on. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
So they'll send out the field goal unit trying to tie it up late in the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try to draw even here before the half. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. He splits the uprights. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Excellent job by the kick coverage unit to keep him from getting the sideline. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Cardinals will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The number 1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
To the air, it's Dampier. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. On the move, he fires. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And the Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They'll start on the ground with Brown. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. 1st down, right back to Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, right away after picking up a first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Hand off for Brown. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown again. Maybe some room here. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Cardinals are threatening on first and goal. Going to the run, it's Davis. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And they've regained the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Dampier. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. They'll start this drive at their own 48. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. Trying to establish the run. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Trying to squeak through the pile. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. Off play action. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the fourth down to keep the drive going.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Turns it upfield. Makes a man miss. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Fires to the wideout. Just missed on the connection, incomplete. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Wants to keep it in the air. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the fourth.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jennings. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
One more time, it's Brown. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
And now on second down for this offense. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This defense knew coming in that the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
On third down, here's Brown. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be intercepted. intercepted. A big play in a tie game. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. Running the red zone, it's Parker. Touchdown, Utes! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the tight end. Out wide right, it's Foley. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on second down. He wants to throw it again. It's complete to the left. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? Again, it's Brown. At the 35, he's open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Third down and 2, you know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded through it and picked up a huge chunk of yards.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's second and 3. Tough run here. It's Brown. There's a crease. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. No room to run, and he stopped right in the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to...
He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Defense all over him.
Just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They have been able to stop him in his tracks.
Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
So here comes our first play of overtime. A give to Brown. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Finding space. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
They'll run with Brown. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. They're going for the touchdown here on 4th and goal in overtime. Tries to get it himself. Touchdown, Cardinals! They take the lead here in overtime.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a 3rd down. 3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. From the gun on 3rd down. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Utah! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. We play on 1st down here in the 2nd overtime period. They'll give it to Parker. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Pulls it on the option. And he's brought down after a short gain. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Pulls it and runs it again. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Louisville calls its 2nd timeout. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Between the uprights, it's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
And you see him consistently sticking with the run, staying balanced. As you get closer to the goal line, you're thinking the field starts to shrink. Now, do I have a jump ball wide receiver out wide I can throw the football to? How am I going to find that extra space and take care of the football while doing it?
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Lucky to get it off.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Makes the grab. A game winner. What a finish in double overtime with a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
A hostile environment can have a major impact.